Hi YouTube, it's me Amy. I'm not your average wife. I have an eBay sales update for you guys. I'm really excited about it. Okay, first up, this is a peignoir set that you've seen me sell before. Um, I usually pay $6 for these in the Goodwill because they're two pieces, but for some reason this one was only $3. I took a best offer of that for $40. Love it. This is a dress that was hanging in my own closet. I wore it a handful of times a couple years ago, and I was cleaning out my closet and said, let's see what I can get for this. And I sold it for $27.99. Nice. This is a costume dress I got at the Goodwill. It's handmade, and I didn't know if it was colonial or prairie, so I put both in there. But I took a best offer of $50 for that. I paid five for it. I think because it was one, two, three, four different pieces. It was really well made though. But whenever you see these costume dresses, you should get them women, especially if it's a woman's size, because they're harder to come by and they're really expensive. So I was really happy about that. This is a Hot Topic dress. Whenever you see Hot Topic, you should get it. They sell Trip, Morbid Threads. Ah, God, I can't even remember all, but yeah, people love it. Love it, love it. I paid $4 for that and sold it for $27.69. This is Sinful by Affliction. Affliction is huge, and it's, I would say, mostly men's clothes, but there's a lot of women's clothes too. This is a woman's blouse. And I got this for $1 at Gabe's on their clearance rack. It took me a while to sell it, but it finally did for my full asking price. This dress I got in a thrift store that they were having winter clearance, and they had a whole rack in the back of the store where everything was 50 cents, and I found this Ralph Lauren denim dress on it. Wow. Now it says I sold it for $64.99, but it was actually, I was having a sale in my eBay store that weekend, so it actually sold for $45. Still happy with that. And they got a great deal. It's a nice dress. This is Hell Bunny Vixen. If you ever see that, snatch it up. I'm serious. People go crazy for Hell Bunny Vixen. I believe they also sell this brand in Hot Topic, so there you go. I took a best offer of $75 for this dress, and I paid $6 for it in the Goodwill because it was new with tags. Otherwise, it probably would have only been $4. This dress, it's nothing special, no famous brand name or anything, and missing the very top button, but it's got the poofy sleeves, it's got the ruffled neckline, it's got the elastic waist, just very vintage 70s 80s style. Paid $3 or $4 for it and sold it for $32. This is a puzzle that I paid $2 for. I don't normally buy puzzles, but this one looked, it was very unique. The art puzzles do pretty good. $24.99 is not a huge profit, but for a puzzle, I was really happy with it. And this also sold the very day I listed it, so it makes me wonder, should I have asked more for it? I don't know. This is a book I paid like 10 cents or a quarter for, How the Czar Drinks Tea. It's a vintage children's book and sold it for $14.99. Love that. This is a bowling shirt. Bowling shirts are pretty big right now. Put that term rockabilly in it, and people love it. Love it, love it. I paid $3 for that and sold it for $35.99. This is another Sinful item. It was just a hat that I paid $1 for in Gabe's. This is another Hot Topic dress by Trip. Paid $4 or $5 for that and sold it for $34.99. Hot Topic is huge. People love it. Okay, this is a DVD lot that I put together myself from my own collection. I just wanted to get rid of some DVDs. You won't believe how many DVDs I have. And I lotted all these Meryl Streep ones together and sold it for $19.99. No, that's not huge. No, I didn't even get back what I paid for these movies because I buy movies when they're new, like a chump. And, but I got to clear out some space, and I made a little bit of my money back. DVDs are really hard to sell, used ones. They're a dime a dozen, literally. This is another Lovey that I sold. I got it at Gabe's for $1. That was a great profit. Loveys are huge. This Fisher Scientific Premium Color Glass. I took a best offer this morning of $31, and it was in a load of free stuff that my husband and I got off Craigslist. We were sitting around one Saturday morning a couple weeks ago, like maybe 3 weeks ago, and we were like, what are we going to do today? So I got on Craigslist. I saw some lady was giving away a bunch of free stuff. So I sent my husband and my son over there, and they came back, and his truck was full. The bed of his truck was absolutely full of stuff that this woman gave us. And a lot of it we did wind up donating, but we kept quite a bit too. I would say it was probably 50-50 on what we kept and what we got rid of. And I think these are microscope slides or something. I don't know. They're just little teeny tiny squares. But it was totally free for me. Love that. Don't forget to check Craigslist. And this is a dress that my sister and I were at the Harpers Ferry Flea Market, and a lady had a table where everything was 25 cents. I just posted this all over Facebook that I paid 50 cents for it, but it was actually only a quarter. And I just sold it this morning for $48.69. So happy about that. This, whenever you see these lace dresses, man, women love them. Love them. It's Scott McClintock, not a huge brand, but it's the style, it's the look of the dress. That's what sold it, not the name. This is a sweater that I paid $5 for in Gabe's, and I just wanted to show you this to show that, you know, I sold it on June 17th, and it's a sweater. People buy sweaters all year round. So, you know, don't neglect sweaters, even in the summertime. This is an interesting story. Yum Yums by Hallmark. It's a sheet set that I paid $3 for in the Salvation Army. My Salvation Army rolls their sheets up really tight and then tapes them. And I thought I was buying a Care Bears sheet set. So I got it home and opened it and saw that it was these Yum Yums. And I was like, this has got to be some knockoff Care Bears. I'll never get anything for it. And it laid in my eBay pile forever and ever and ever, and I just listed it this week, and it sold within minutes. I had it listed for $39.99 or best offer, and someone just bought it outright. So I think I probably could have got a lot more. Live and learn. But yeah, look up the Yum Yums on eBay. Crazy. This shirt I wanted to show you because it's, you know, what I call bohemian, hippie. It's a tunic. It's got the fringe, the embroidery. I paid $3 for this and sold. No, I took a best offer of 27, I believe it was. But yeah, that bohemian look, women love that too. Doesn't have to be a brand name. What is this? Water everywhere. I've never heard of that. I don't know. Maybe it is a good brand. Maybe it is. I don't know. This is the discontinued Trident Vitality Gum. I found some in Big Lots for 60 cents a pack, so I sold them in packs of 10 for $29.99, so I was into it for $6. I've got one more load I need to sell before they expire in July. Hopefully I can. But yeah, discontinued things are really good. This I got at a yard sale for 50 cents. I mean, they weren't even in a box, so sold it for $34.99 2 or 3 days after I listed it. Love that. This is my Versace shirt that I was so excited to find. I paid $3 for it in the Goodwill, and it sat in my store forever. Someone finally made a best offer of $40, and I took it just to get rid of it. I think it's just because it's plain that, you know, it didn't go for a lot more money, because it is definitely big. But in real life, it was a really cool shirt. It had this like metallic thread. It was shiny. It was really a nice looking shirt, but my pictures just couldn't do it justice. But still, $3 investment, $40. I'm still happy with it. I really am. And here's another bowling shirt I wanted to show you. This one even has a guy's name embroidered on it. I took a best offer of that for $35. Yeah, So yeah, look out for the bowling shirts. Okay, YouTube, I've been really busy, haven't been making a lot of videos, but it's yard sale season and I'm out there snapping up the deals, and I hope that this video inspired you to do the same. There are deals to be had, guys. I mean, money to be made. So I hope that you like it, and if you have any questions, leave them in the comments. And thank you guys for watching my videos. I appreciate it so much. I love you, YouTube, and I hope you are going to have a wonderful weekend. I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye-bye.